by the word itself, private, something exclusive. Okay, so it is when a company offers its securities to select group of person not exceeding 200, it is called as private placement. So this is the main requirement. So if you have your textbook in front of you, you can mark this. Okay. Company is giving securities. Whichever security company is issuing, it is given to a selected group of persons. कंपनी एक ग्रुप को सिलेक्ट करती है या पर्सन्स को सिलेक्ट करती है विच आर नॉट मोर देन 200. ओके, विच आर नॉट मोर देन 200. It is called as private placement. So company will select the group of people and then it will offer their securities. Again, when the company is offering its securities, it will only give it to identified persons and not to general public. कंपनी उन्हीं लोगों को देगी जिसको कंपनी जानती है. कंपनी knows about them, then only it will give the securities. It will not give to general public. That you have to keep in mind. Now who gives this? The board of directors select the group of people for private placement. Okay, board of directors select the group of people for private placement. Example like mutual funds, institutional investors. इनको कंपनी बोलेगी कि हमारे शेयर्स है, आप चाहते हो खरीदना तो आप खरीद सकते हो. Okay, so there may be selected group of people, so they should not be more than how much? 200. They should not be more than 200. So company अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स या इंस्टीट्यूशनल इन्वेस्टर्स जो ये लोग बिजनेस करते हैं अबाउट हु सेल म्यूचुअल फंड्स और सम पीपल हु आर इनटू इन्वेस्टिंग इन कंपनी में बी अवेयर ऑफ सच आइडेंटिफाइड पर्सन्स, राइट? सो कंपनी विल give them this offer. Company will give them this offer of its securities so that they can invest in a company. क्योंकि कंपनी यहाँ पे लोगों को जानती है, इसलिए कंपनी उनको ये ऑफर देगी. Because company is aware to whom it is giving its securities. ये बहुत ही important factor है कि कंपनी जानती है कि वो किसको अपने सिक्योरिटीज बेच रही है. ओके, नेक्स्ट. सो देयर आर सर्टेन रूल्स फॉर प्राइवेट प्लेसमेंट व्हिच द कंपनी हैव टू फॉलो. कंपनी इश्यूज ऑफर लेटर अलोंग विथ एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म. तो एक एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म होता है, वो ऑफर लेटर के साथ उन लोगों को, आइडेंटिफाइड पर्सन्स को भेजती है. Now the securities that the company is giving can be fully paid up or partly paid up, and the consideration may be paid by check or demand draft but not by cash. Here the company is doing a clear trading, right? Company tells them either they can use a check or demand draft for making the shares fully paid up or partly paid up, but not by cash. Okay, so ये shares इस तरह से खरीदे जाएंगे. Either they have to give a demand draft or check, but not by cash. Again, right to renunciation is not given to applicants. Now, what is right to renunciation? We did this before. Right to renunciation means shareholders have the right to give up their shares in favor of any other person, but for private placement, this right is not there. क्योंकि ये प्राइवेट प्लेसमेंट है, कंपनी ऑलरेडी जानती है किसको ये शेयर्स देना है, तो यहाँ पे ये अधिकार इन लोगों के पास नहीं है. बिकॉज कंपनी नोज टू whom it is selling the shares. अगर ये अधिकार इन लोगों को मिला तो वो शेयर्स किसी को भी बेचेंगे, और जिसको भी बेचेंगे उसका डिटेल्स कंपनी के पास नहीं होगा, राइट? So company is unaware then. That is why in private placement, right to renunciation is not given to applicants. Okay, right to renunciation is not given to applicants. Now again, certain more rules are there. The company has to get approval of shareholders through special resolution. Okay, so special resolution pass करना पड़ेगा, इसके बारे में हम आगे भी बोलेंगे. A company can make private placement in two ways. Private placement company कैसे करती है? In two ways, it is described here. Right issue and preferential allotment. Remember right issue we spoke about? Yes, in our previous class. So if you have not watched those lectures, please watch them with the link which is there with you. Okay. Again, preferential allotment. So these are the two methods we will be understanding. Okay. In these two ways, the company can make a private placement. So first we will deal with right issue. What is right issue? When a company wants finance, it can issue equity shares to equity shareholders in proportion to their shareholdings. Such shares are called as right issue of shares. हमने कहा था right issue मतलब कंपनी दूसरी बार shares issue करती है. Company is doing right issue when it requires finance. Company is in need of finance, hence right issue of shares is exercised. Yes, and to whom it will give? It will give to equity shareholders. And how much it will give? As per the proportion of their shareholdings. उनके पास पहले कितने equity shares थे? So in proportion to that, they will get the benefit of right issue of shares. So ये एक offer होती है जो कंपनी अपने शेयरहोल्डर को, इक्विटी शेयरहोल्डर को देती है. Now it is up to the shareholder, equity shareholder, whether they want to accept this offer or reject the offer, right? So in right issue of shares, company is issuing the shares second time, and this first offer is given to our existing equity shareholders and also to their proportion of shareholdings. उनके पास कितने shares है, उस basis पे ही उनको right issue के shares मिलेंगे. किसी को ज़्यादा नहीं मिल सकते. वो proportionately ही company shares distribute करेगी. So that was all about right issue. We have already spoken more of right issue, and it is there in your textbook, page 44. Right issue we have already done before in a previous class. So now let us understand preferential allotment. Okay. So preferential allotment क्या है? It is fundraising by the company. Company requires money. See, always company will require money. So they will discuss and they will plan how their money can grow. So company will have certain rules, certain regulations for preferential allotment. Let us understand that. So what they will do in preferential allotment? When a company issues securities, that is equity shares or securities, which can be converted into equity shares in future. अगर company equity shares देती है, that means company is giving equity shares. Or certain securities which can be converted into equity shares in future. For example, convertible preference shares. It is also one type of security which you will learn in your chapter 2. So these securities which can be converted into equity shares in future, such securities company will issue. Now to whom it will issue? It will issue to a selected group of persons on preferential basis. It is called as preferential allotment. Yes, जैसे कंपनी ने प्राइवेट प्लेसमेंट के वक्त सिलेक्टेड ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल को सिक्योरिटीज बेची, उसी तरह से preferential allotment also will be given to selected group of persons on preferential basis. Okay, whom they know to whom the shares are to be given or securities are to be given. So here the company will issue securities which can be equity shares. Now, why company wants to convert them into equity shares? Understand the funda over here that in retained earnings or surplus profit, company is converting the dividend into equity shares, that is converting the profit into capital. Similarly, यहाँ पे भी कंपनी इक्विटी शेयर्स इशू कर रही है या सिक्योरिटीज इशू कर रही है जो फ्यूचर में इक्विटी शेयर्स बन सकते हैं, मतलब वापस वो ही कैपिटल बनेगा कंपनी का. सो ये कंपनी सिलेक्टेड ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल को ही देगी क्योंकि वो लोगों को जानती है कि ये लोग हमको वापस ये बेच सकते हैं. तो वो हम आगे पढ़ेंगे अभी थोड़ी ही देर में. So here selected group of person on preferential basis are issued securities which can be converted into equity shares. Such an allotment is called as preferential allotment. So now company will offer preferential allotment to whom it will give? Promoters, existing shareholders, अपने एम्प्लॉइज को देगी, वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट को देगी, एक्सेट्रा. जिनको भी कंपनी जानती है जो वापस कंपनी को ये कैपिटल रिटर्न कर सकते हैं या कंपनी बायबैक करेगी. हम बायबैक का थोड़ी देर में बात करेंगे. कंपनी विल गिव दिस ऑफर टू इट्स प्रमोटर्स, existing shareholders, employees and venture capitalists. These are some of the examples that are given in your textbook. Company can issue it to more people whom they know. Okay. Now, the shares offered are fully paid up and shareholders have to pay consideration in cash. Okay, so they will give cash. So now what is the difference over here? In previous and this, there was no cash. Whereas in preferential allotment, consideration is cash. Okay. In private placement, there was no cash involved. There was check or demand draft. Whereas in preferential allotment, there is cash consideration and the shares that are offered are fully paid up. Okay, whereas in private placement, the shares could be partly paid up also. But in preferential allotment, the shares need to be fully paid up. Okay. Now, approval of shareholders is required in the form of special resolution. Very, very important. The board of directors will make a resolution in their board meeting and they will pass a special resolution. We will talk on this more further. Okay. Now, shareholders have no voting rights. Now, the shares which are being sold, the securities which are being sold as preferential allotment, company knows these people. So who are they? Promoters, venture capitalists, right? Entrepreneurs and people whom they know, employees. So these are the people within the company, insiders of the company. They know all about the company matters, right? Even existing shareholders. So here in preferential allotment, there is no voting rights. Okay, voting rights are not given. Now, approval of shareholder is required in the form of special resolution. It is very much important. It is required. I just spoke to you now. Why? Because if there is any dispute regarding dividend, because these are securities and income on securities, the dividend is very, very important to every investor. Hence, a special resolution is required from the shareholders. If this is not passed, then it will not be accepted. Preferential allotment cannot be done if shareholders' permission is not there. So, this process, since they are insiders, people know them, They can be the promoters or existing employees. Yes, or venture capitalists. Preferential allotment is given to the known people. So there is less paperwork and less formalities. So what happens over here? Time is saved. Yes, so it is less time consuming process. It is less time consuming process. Okay? Very, very important over here. Time is saved, less paperwork and less formalities. Yes, so venture capitalists are, you can write down the statement somewhere in the textbook, it is there. But if you have your notebooks, you can write down. They are institutions who provide capital to companies which has high growth potential in future. They usually buy the company's equity shares. Now, who are venture capitalists? Venture capitalists are those people who invest in the company thinking about the future of the company. They know that this company is going to surely make huge difference in their products and in their business, and it's definitely going to make more profit. So when the company has bright prospects, the company is going to progress and prosper, certain people invest in that company as venture capitalists because they know that their money is surely being invested in such a place which will grow, which will prosper, which will increase their profits for the future. Okay, so these people invest in the company. Now, let us understand the difference between private placement and preferential allotment. You need to learn this, children. It is given as an additional information, but if a short note is asked in private placement and preferential allotment, so when you compare both of them, then it is easier for you to learn. Okay, so we will be discussing this also. Right? So what is private placement? We just did. It is given to selected group of persons which is not exceeding more than 200. Okay? Whereas when we talk about preferential allotment, selected securities, that is equity shares or securities that can be converted into equity shares, is offered to a select group of persons on preferential basis. Yes, so major difference. This is given to select group of persons which is not more than 200, and this is given to people, means group of person on preferential basis which the company already know them. Okay. Now, the shares offered through private placement can be fully paid up or partly paid up. They can be fully paid up or partly paid up. Whereas in preferential allotment, shares are always fully paid up. Why? Because these are known people to us, no? They are known people to us. So, shares are fully paid up over here. Whereas in private placement, they can be partly paid up. Now, private placement, offer letter is issued when shares are offered. Whereas in preferential allotment, no such document is issued. Why? Because these are known people, no insiders, I told you, promoters, existing shareholders. So no such document is issued. Whereas in private placement, an offer letter is issued. Okay. So this distinguish between you should learn because it will help you to write your short note. It will help you to write your short note. Okay. Now, let us understand one more topic over here, that is buyback of shares or securities. Now, what is buyback? Buyback, the word itself means when a company purchases its own shares or other specified securities at a price higher than its market price. Higher, see the word, very important, higher than its market price. Why the company is doing like this? Why company has to buy its own shares at a higher price? What could be the reason why it is happening like this, that the company needs to buy its own shares, that too higher than its market price? The only reason could be company don't want a takeover in the business. Company wants to protect its own company from being taken over by any other investors who may have certain interests in their company, especially the competitors. That is why private placement and preferential allotment is done to known people by the company. If it gives to any outsider who can be a company's competitor, who can slowly buy the shares of the company, and if it reaches more than 51%, of course the company will not give to any individual so many shares, but a takeover can be possible. Any particular institution or entrepreneur or an individual has more number of shares, then he can buy shares from other private parties and have more number of shares and can enter into companies working by having more shareholdings. That is why company gives or sells shares in proportionate basis even to existing shareholders. The only reason that more number of shares are not being held by a individual identity or entrepreneur or financial institution or any institution, so that takeover of the company does not take place. So just to protect itself, and also the company knows what business it is doing, what are its prospects, the company is going to flourish, the company is going to make a huge benefit or profit which the company can have for itself. So if itself is a shareholder, then the profit will be with the company itself rather than giving it to general public or outsider or any other outside investor. That is the main reason to buy back of shares, so that it has its own profits within itself in the future. Over here, the company has to understand when it is buying shares at a higher price than its market price. That means company has some plans behind it to do this work, right? Buyback of shares. So here you need to understand the company is trying to protect itself from the competitors. Hence, it is having buyback of shares. So let us understand what is buyback. Whom it can buy back from. Now, normally, when the company is giving shares, company knows the records of the shareholder, no? So it knows to whom the shares are allotted and who has purchased the shares. Here, existing shareholders on a proportionate basis of their shareholding, the company has given them shares. So company can buy back the shares from them. Yes, company अपने ही shareholders से shares खरीदती है. कंपनी अपने पास अपने shares वापस ले रही है. Next, if it is given in the open market, that means when the shares are listed in the stock exchange, then it is given to general public. So company can send them a letter and tell them to request for a buyback at a higher price than the market price. So it is benefit for the investor also, that they can sell their shares at a higher price than the market price of shares. Next, it can also do purchasing back of shares from existing employees who were issued ESOS or sweat equity shares, employee stock option scheme. Yes, remember those lectures? If not, do go back, see the link, see the entire lecture. Those who had not attended, it is very important. It was a very important lecture about existing employees, the part C, which is on page 45 of your textbook. Offering shares to existing employees, the 4 methods: employee stock option scheme, employee stock purchase scheme, ESPS, stock appreciation rights scheme, SARS, and private placement. So you're getting the private placement today, right? So these are, and sweat equity shares. So here the company is doing buyback of shares so that the equity shares comes back to the company. Okay? Now, let us see what the company is doing. कंपनी ये बायबैक कब कर सकती है? Okay, when it has sufficient balance. When it has sufficient balance in free reserves, securities premium account, proceeds of issue of any other shares. अगर इन तीनों में कंपनी के पास सफिशिएंट बैलेंस है, बहुत पैसा है कंपनी के पास, तो कंपनी बायबैक ऑफ शेयर्स कर सकती है. इवन इफ द कंपनी इज डूइंग वेल, इवन इफ द कंपनी इज डूइंग ट्रेमेंडस प्रॉफिट, कंपनी हैज ग्रेट गुडविल, कंपनी के शेयर्स लोगों ने ऑलरेडी खरीद चुके हैं, लेकिन कंपनी फिर भी बाय बैक कर सकती है. द ओनली रीजन आई टोल्ड यू, वो कॉम्पिटिटर्स से डर सकती है, इसलिए अपने शेयर्स अपने पास रखना चाहती है. टेक ओवर ना हो जाए कंपनी का, इसलिए वो शेयर्स अपने पास रखना चाहती है, इसलिए कंपनी बाय बैक करती है. नाउ let us understand one more thing over here. Company can go for buyback of shares for various reasons, such as return of surplus cash to its shareholders. अभी बायबैक में क्या है? हायर प्राइस में वो शेयर्स खरीदती है, तो मतलब अगर इन्वेस्टर के पास कंपनी का शेयर है और वो मार्केट में बेचना चाहता है तो उसको मार्केट प्राइस मिलेगा, लेकिन कंपनी बायबैक में उसको हायर प्राइस दे रही है, मार्केट प्राइस से भी ज्यादा. तो इसका मतलब ये है कि इन्वेस्टर हैज द बेनिफिट ऑफ गेटिंग मोर प्राइस देन द मार्केट प्राइस. दैट मीन्स द कंपनी इज गिविंग सरप्लस कैश टू इट्स शेयर होल्डर्स, क्योंकि ये किससे बायबैक कर रही है? आइदर ओपन मार्केट, वो भी अपने शेयर होल्डर है, एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉइज, यस, एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉइज से, और एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर्स से. तो ये अपने ही लोगों से वो खरीद रही है, मतलब अपने ही लोगों को वो ज्यादा पैसा दे रही है, तो कंपनी को कोई दुख नहीं है कि वो अपना सरप्लस कैश अपने ही लोगों को दे रही है. व्हाई? बिकॉज ये लोग ऑलरेडी कंपनी के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, और कंपनी के साथ जुड़े हुए होने के कारण उनको पता है कि कंपनी कैसे काम करती है, कंपनी अच्छी चल रही है, कंपनी में कोई इश्यू नहीं है. सो कंपनी इज डूइंग गिविंग दिस शेयर्स टू आवर ओन पीपल. यस, सो ये सरप्लस कैश किसको जा रहा है? अपने ही शेयर होल्डर्स को जा रहा है. Yes, it is given to our own shareholders. Company is doing this to safeguard company against unwelcome takeover bids, etc. Company wants to protect itself. Company don't want any takeover. अपना बनाया हुआ business हम लोगों के हाथ क्यों दें जब हम इतने strong हैं? Why should we give our existing business to someone else when we ourselves can take care of our business? We are very strong. Yes, the company can feel this, that we are already strong, we have great goodwill. Company can think about investing money in its own self if company has its own shares with itself. So buyback company does so that the share holdings of the company remains with the company itself. Okay? It is very, very important. So that the company is safeguarded, company is protected, and company can concentrate on its own business rather than takeovers. Why to give our business to someone else when we ourselves are very, very strong? Right or no? हम ही hard work करके हम ही profit कमा सकते हैं. Do you agree? Yes. So we should see to it that if company is doing buyback, we can buy those or sell our shares. As an investor, we can sell our shares back to the company because it is our own benefit. Okay, so here I will stop for the day. We have completed private placement. The A, B, C and D part is completed. Okay, of this particular topic. Now what is A, B, C, D part? On page 42 of your textbook, methods of issue of shares. Okay, A part was public offer, B part was existing equity shareholders, C part was existing employees, and D part was private placement.